So even if you are staying home, I'm all about being creative, working with what you have, and creating a luau at your own house.
Oh yeah!
Get the lace, get the fancy, do it all up.
Get
Put that bathing suit on, play the music, make it different.
Yes.
Like even just having, so sometimes we just eat in a different location in our house, and that just like changes it up. Like, so we'll eat upstairs, like we'll put a, you know, blanket out. Like date night, same thing. Well, weeks ago, maybe like a year ago, we ate in our bedroom, Derek and I put two little coffee tables together. We have a little romantic evening. The doors shut, my in-laws were here, so the kids weren't just like running the house, so who knows what they would do. Actually, I probably know what they would do. Faith cut the curtains the other day.
What?
Straight up to the curtains.
Oh no.
And then, oh man, okay, I'm gonna show this here. Either I'm a horrible mom or I just have challenging kids, but either way, it is what it is. I was looking in our hall and I was just looking at the pictures while I was waiting for Faith. Someone had gone, aka Grace, because Faith could not do this. A smiley face on every single one of my frames in the hallway. Has a great smiley face on it. They're all smiling.
They're all really happy frames.
But oh, was I angry. Like,
oh yes, I
went to town on the curtains and then on the frames, and I'm like, something's gonna go down in the Newton household today, and it's not gonna be pretty.
I was going to lose her mind.
What is going on?
Gosh, cut the curtains.
Cut the curtains. I mean, I had cheapo curtains in the playroom.
That's not the point.
It wasn't that devastating, but still.
But what if they were nice curtains?
What if they were nice curtains?
What if they were like that's?
Yes.
Oh man.
So I'm grateful they weren't nice curtains.
Yeah.
But still, it did happen. We did have some consequences.
One time I walked into Grace's room and she had taken, it was just color pencil, so okay, not as bad as like a Sharpie. Just color all over across the door, and I'm just like, what is this?
And especially like now that we're just doing the whole entrepreneur life thing, like I am doing a couple different things at once, and so I don't watch them maybe as fully as I should sometimes.
I don't know if that's really even like an entrepreneur problem, or I think it's just, I mean, that's just how life goes.
She's busy.
You're busy, like you, like all moms are busy, and we're like,
all people are busy.
Yeah, we're all just trying to get stuff done in our day.
Do the best we can with what we have.
Yeah. Parents who aren't actually parents, who don't have kids yet, and they're just like, just disgusted in the fact that like, how could you let your child do fill in the blank?
Yep.
And it's like,
put smiley faces on every picture frame in the hallway of your house.
how could you allow her to do something like that?
Or allow her to cut
Where were you? Okay, come on, seriously?
Draw a huge line down the side of the wall of the play bedroom. Just around the whole entire room. We do that.
We do that. But it's like, but they're in their playroom, you're like, okay, they're playing.
They're playing, they're safe.
Yeah, like they're doing their thing and they're occupied. I'm gonna go take care of this.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to sit there and watch my children play.
Yes, and like the TV's not on, the electronics are not in there, like they're having a grand old time, they're
not arguing.
They're not arguing, they're not killing each other. Mom win, but then you go in there and you're like, holy Hannah, what happened to the room?
You're like, well, this is a teachable moment.
This is a teachable moment.
You don't draw in the house. But you know, to this day, my kids, Mike is 14 and 11, they still put stickers on furniture.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, it drives
Faith
me
was about
crazy.
to do that to the refrigerator this morning.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on,
like,
little lady. I'm looking back at, so we had those 2 days off for snow. It snowed around here. We had 2 snow days, and those 2 days, exciting. But at the end of that weekend, back to back, 4 days straight, the kids cooped up in the house, like Derek's still having to work, and I lost my stuff. I lost my stuff.
Yeah.
Then thinking about spring break, as much as like spring break with kids, like is that even a break? Let's discuss that.
Let's discuss that.
Sometimes like when I remember coming back from summer break, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a moment to go to the bathroom. I have a moment. I have my thoughts get put together and to complete a sentence without being interrupted. COVID times, then going back to school, I felt like I didn't even know how to interact with adults anymore, because here I was with kids full time all the time.
Yep.
And it was rough. I could see how there are some parents, moms in particular, myself included, that don't necessarily look forward to spring breaks. It's not really a break. This is a facade here. This is not really what happens. What happens is I'm a hot mess. I'm screaming at my children. I'm just trying to get through another day.
Yep. I'm
trying to think of creative alternatives for them to remain occupied as I can maybe still get something done in the house.
And I have friends, and I'm sure you do too, that are on both sides of the spectrum. I'm ready for spring break. I'm ready for summer. I'm so happy to have my kids home. And
Absolutely. They're definitely, absolutely.
Yeah. And then there's the other end of that where, and this is where I sit, I don't look forward to having these really long breaks.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear how bored they are. Our house is going to be trashed because they're there.
Yep.
They're making a mess everywhere. In the summertime, just as a general rule, to drop my standards with the house. We're in summer mode now, and I'm just going to have to live with messes around the house 24/7. I can clean this up, and then I'm gonna walk over here and there's something there, clean that up, come back. What do you know? There's a new mess.
Set yourself up for success. Find something or somewhere for your kids to go for at least like 2 days of the break. We love Best Gymnastics.
Oh yeah.
So they have a camp there. Taking one day where I drop them off at like 8:30 in the morning, pick up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Need a moment.
Right.
I just need a moment. And
don't feel bad for feeling that way. Like I'm saying, I'm talking friend to friend. Do not feel bad for feeling that way because it's a lot every day, day in and day out. And home moms who this is just their life. They do it day in and day out. Like, you know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, it isn't so much that you're physically tired. It's like a mental and emotional tired.
Amen.
I'm so done. Like, I'm just done. So don't feel bad.
No.
Do what you gotta do. Send them outside.
As the kids are playing on the playground, like I sat in my car. Like I didn't even go out of the car. Is this a problem? I feel like I need to be in confession mode here. I did that. I could still see them fully.
Yeah.
The windows were down. I heard them fully. I tell her butthead and everything else that they say when I'm not around and they know they shouldn't. Do you do that at all? Just say yes just to make me feel better. I felt terrible doing it, but then I was just like, I gotta get this done. I gotta get my work done. I wanted to go back, but then I wasn't there. Like I wasn't present. I wasn't involved.
See, I think you put way too much pressure on yourself. You do not have to be present for every little thing that they do. They're playing, they're having a good time, you're there. Like, they are not going to look back and go, geez, remember that time we went to the park and mom didn't even get out of the car?
Are you sure they're not going to say
I am sure they're not going to. Because, like, how many times did your parents do things like that? It doesn't matter. It's fine. As long as you were there for the important things, for the important conversations, for the questions.
Am I there for that? I don't know. Are you there for that? I don't know.
I think you're doing just fine.
Well, thanks.
Your kids know that you love them. That's really what matters.
Right? I mean, that's how I think of my students. They just need to have one person that shows up, one person that shows them love, one person that shows that they care. I believe that that's what I am to my children, but I think I have high expectations for myself, just as I do for them, and that's probably...
It's kind of the spiral effect that you get into.
Yes.
No, you absolutely do a great job. Your kids are loved and provided for.
They're loved.
And no matter, the thing it is,
I can confidently say that.
Right, is when they get older, they are going to require you.
They are?
Yes.
No. No.
Hold on. I'm saying like big kid stuff, like important things, like things are going to happen and they're going to be like, Mom, I need to talk to you about this. And more times than not, it's going to be in a moment where you're right in the middle of something, you're like, okay. But those are the moments that really are going to matter and count. And as long as they know that they can do that with you, you have that foundation, you're fine. Good mom.
We got this.
You're a good mom too.
Yeah. Fist bump to you guys. Boom, boom. And boom.